Hey guys, I actually made a part 2 just because I realized after that last question that my memory card actually was getting really full. So anyway, we're going to start where we left off. I put my hair up because it was getting too hot in this room. Psychopath333 asks, do you have a long list of games that you LP, or that you keep, do you have a long list of games you plan to LP, or do videos of, or a moderately short list of games that you plan as projects get closer to an end? Basically, I don't ever keep like a long list of games like, oh, I'd like to let's play this. Like, I don't have a list like that I pick from. Usually, towards the end of a project, I start thinking about it and I'm like, oh, I haven't played this in a long time. I love that game. I kind of let games inspire me, like, in that way. I don't like to say, I'm gonna do this next, and then when you actually do get to that game, it's like sometimes you don't really feel like playing it as much right then or something. But yeah, that's how Yoshi's story actually happened. I was just like, oh my god, I love that game in my childhood. I would love to let's play that, and so I got really inspired one night, and like I just planned to do that next. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be so fun, and it was. And then Animal Crossing was kind of the same way. Like, I was really I loved that game so much. I still do, obviously. And I was like, well, no one ever really does a project of this, and it'd be kind of weird to do a project of this, but I'd really like to try it. And I feel like my camera's tilted again. Sorry. So anyway, I was like, okay, I'll try that, and then it turned out great, and like I was so inspired to just do that, and it was really fun. So I like to kind of wait it out till closer to the end of another project, and then I take that on. OSP975 asks, what one city, state, or country, what is one city or state, I can't read this, sorry. I'm going to reword this for you. What city or state or country have you always wanted to visit? I think I've answered this multiple times already, so whatever. Basbo8 asks, what would you rather... What would you rather have sex with, me or Peach? Milsu22 asks, what is your opinion on homosexuality? Well, obviously, I'm like 100 million% for gay rights. I don't see any problem with that whatsoever. People are just dumb, and they're against that, or I don't know why. I honestly do think people are born that way. They're conditioned to think a certain way when they're young, and then when they're older, they usually realize, oh, wait, I don't think that way. That's not who I am. That's not how I think. And I agree with that. I think that that's how it happens. It's not that they just decide to be gay like other people say. That's just stupid. And I don't really know why it's anyone else's business, like why they don't have rights. It probably has more to do with the taxes right now than anything else, which is stupid, but greedy government, there you go. And I recently went to the Pride Festival in my own city because I'm actually doing a dance production in the fall, like, and it promotes gay rights. It promotes all kinds of different causes, but that's one of them, so I went to the Pride Festival to promote it. And I have to say, it was a very interesting experience because supporting the gay crowd and being a part of the gay crowd are two extremely different things, which I kind of realized there. And you get to a point there where you're like, okay, I don't feel right, like, being here. I feel like I shouldn't, be here, like, because I'm not gay, basically. This is more of, like, their thing. But then you have to think, like, it was really a cool realization, because then I thought, like, that's how people who are gay and who do struggle with that feel every single day of their lives, just around everybody else. Like, why am I different? I don't really belong in this crowd. Like, it was really cool to just have that realization, honestly. Because they do go through that. And I've had many friends that were gay, and like, it's definitely tough in that regard. So anyway, that's my opinion on it. Spiked Goomba asks, have you ever wanted to be featured on Ninbuzz, sorry, or Makinama, sorry, I can't say that, or something like that. Also, do you ever think you will be invited to join CSS? It'd be cool to be featured on any of those sites. I would have no problem with that. I don't know. That's just kind of something that if it comes, it does. If not, I'm not making my videos so I can, be on that necessarily. I'm making my videos for me and for my crowd and for all you pimps out there. So, and if I was invited to be on CSS, I would love to be a part of that, but they are doing fantastic just as they are. I really love that group of people. They're all my friends. I love them. And it's kind of a weird question to answer because it's like, it'd be an honor just as any co-op channel, but at the same time, I think that they're really established, and I love how their group of 7 works out. Like, they're really good on the same track. I love those guys. So, I'm cooler than you 8 asks, what are your favorite N64 games, like a top 10 list or something? Shoot, well, 3 Mario parties, probably Mario Kart, Yoshi's Story, Kirby 64, Smash Brothers, Mario Golf. I want to say Mario 64, but I've never played that before. The whole game. That's a Let's Play I'd like to do because it would be blind, but it's overdone, so I don't know. Oh, Pokemon Snap is good. I'm forgetting some. Shoot. No. What am I thinking of? Mario Tennis is really fun. I like Mario Tennis. And don't know. I can't make the final one. I can't choose the final one. I guess I'll go with Pokemon Snap. Or did I already count that? I don't know if I actually counted that. I don't know. I'm confused, but I'm just gonna say that's it. Okay. Ever play... Oh, cool like Lover 24. You people are just cool, apparently. Cool like Lover 24 asks, ever played any of the Harvest Moon games? So, which was your favorite? No, I've never played any of those. I've wanted to, because I heard it's a little similar to Animal Crossing. Not really, but whatever. My sister got really into those. I didn't, but I would love to try one of those sometime. And honestly, I wouldn't know which to go with because there's so many of them. It's oh, which one's the best one? So, I don't know, but I would love to try that. PopLava22 asks, what's the name of your university in Indiana? Well, it's actually University of Indianapolis. And do you like it? Are you a commuter? Yes, I am a commuter, and I love it. So yes, very much so. Mr. Monday Night 30 asks, do you think there will ever be a Mario Party 9? Well, yes, there is a Mario Party 9 now, because I know this Ask series was happening before that was announced. Oh my god, I'm so excited about it. So, yes, there is. Mario Kart Masterable asks, if you could meet 2 Mario characters and one of them was Wario, who would the second one be? Second one would probably be illegal. Probably Yoshi. It would have to be Yoshi. The group one asks, what is your favorite Wii series game, like Wii Sports Play, Music Party, or Sports Resort? I love Wii Party. I love Wii Music. I do like Wii Play. It's not my favorite, though, definitely. And Wii Sports is absolutely fantastic. I don't like Resort as much, honestly. So, I love Wii Music, but I really, really love Wii Sports too. And Wii Play is a lot of fun. I don't know. I'd probably have to say Wii Music, just because you can be so creative with that and keep playing it. And Wii Sports is so fun, but once you get up to that high level, it's it's kind of you beat it. Whereas Wii Music never really ends. You just can keep going. The Mario6707 writes, what is your favorite childhood memory? Oh gosh. Favorite childhood memory. definitely, I think I talked about this earlier in the series, like my 4th birthday, my 6th birthday, um, Christmas, like both those years. I love so many Christmases. Probably one of my favorite childhood memories is when I got my N64 for Christmas, like with my family, because we're just not expecting that at all. And it was like later in the day after the family came over. It wasn't like early morning Santa Claus, that it didn't come then, so we weren't really expecting it. But later that day, we got our N64, and I was just like, oh my god. I was in disbelief, and I wrote a letter to Nintendo that night, and that was like the first letter I ever wrote to Nintendo. Um, which started a whole series of me writing letters to Nintendo. But that is one of my favorite memories just off the top of my head. Probably another one of my absolute favorite memories is the first time I ever went to Myrtle Beach. I loved that whole experience. It's one of those things where like I could cry just thinking about it because it's like, oh my god, I missed that. Anything to do with that, anything to do with dance, like competition, all of it was so fun. I have so many great childhood memories. I honestly do. Okay. Okay. Miss True Black Reality, I guess, I think, asks, I lost at the star battle on Mario Party 8. Should I try again or give up because it was Yoshi in the first match and Peach in the second? Never give up. Keep going. You have to try again. Super the Game Freak asks, do you like the Sonic series and the Sonic games? I do. I really love the Sonic games. They're so fun. They're so fast. Recent ones, not as much. I like the older ones better. Those games I have more experience like playing at my friends' houses or with my friends' systems, like handheld, whatever the handheld Sega system was, and at like my cousin's house. But I did love those games. Okay. Dude Ski 7373 asks, okay, what kind of cell phone do you have? A purple one? Shoot, it's over here. Hold on. It's just like a Samsung. It's not one that has a name. It's not like an iPhone or a BlackBerry or something. It's just kind of one of the basic, like, pimp phones. Yeah, I don't even know what the name of this is, but it's purple, so it's fierce. Okay. The Zachary B asks, when did you hit puberty and what kind of games did you specifically like? And what kind of games do you specifically like, such as adventure, strategy, role-playing? Well, those are two very different questions, I have to say. I hit puberty very, very late. I was 15. So, I looked like I was, like, 10 until I was about 15. So yeah, I looked like a really big dork. And people were like, oh, I was still like, do you need a kids menu? When I was like 17, so thanks, sure. So yeah, 15. And what's my favorite kind? Well, I love like obviously the party style, but probably like platformer adventure like Mario 3 and those kind. Love those. Those are like so good. I love those so much. Roleplay's fun too, but sometimes you have to get into those. Like it's a little harder to get into those. So I'm gonna say like like platform, whatever. Mr. Yoshi Dude 100 asks, you're probably going to yell at me for asking this. But why do you like Wario so much? He's one of the characters I hate. Oh shoot. Well, I love Wario number 1. The first reason I ever played with him was because he was my two favorite colors, yellow and purple, which, if you looked around this room and my old room, it's kind of obvious. Yellow and purple is my favorite color, and he had a pink nose, so that was pretty cool. Honestly, like, his games, like, I just, like, they were so fun, like, when I was little, and, like, he was my good luck charm in Mario Party, and, like, I feel like everybody else's favorite character, like, my sisters, like, none of us could have the same favorite character, God forbid. But they chose, like, Yoshi and Peach and whatever, and I love Toad, too, but just Wario came along and was like, oh my god, I love him! Um, it's funny because he's like this fat guy, but oh my god, my voice cracked. He's like this fat guy, but I always loved fat stuffed animals. If that says anything, I don't know. That's honestly why. It's kind of stupid reason, but and then he was just like awesome. Like he says stupid crap like "Doe I missed," and you just gotta love Wario. You really do. Um. Okay. Toad in Wonderland. Ooh, I like that username too. Asks, I read your fierce review on the 3DS. Oh, thank you. You convinced me to buy one as soon as I read it. Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad. So I was wondering what games do you have for 3DS and would you recommend them? I only have one 3D game so far because I've been waiting for like the other ones that I'm really excited about to come out. I only have Pilot Wings as a 3D game right now, and I love that. It's so relaxing. It really is, and it's so fun. It's like a summer game. Like, you just love it that way. So I would recommend it, yes. I don't have any of the other 3D games. I kind of want to get Ocarina of Time because I've never had a Zelda game. And I'm definitely looking forward to, like, Mario 3DS. I can't remember the name. Crap. Is that the name? I guess that is the name. Super Mario 3DS. Animal Crossing, Paper Mario, Mario Kart. Like, I'm really looking forward to those, so I've been kind of, like, not buying games just to save for those. But I would recommend Pilot Wings, and then, obviously, I bought Pokemon Black, and I still haven't really gotten into it, but I'm sure it's fantastic. Okay, Mr. Sketcher asks... Wait, am I on the right question? Okay, yes. Mr. Sketcher asks, I heard there are Amish people in Indiana. Do you by chance know anyone that is Amish? I'm sure there are, but I honestly do not know anyone that is Amish. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never met anybody who's Amish. There is like an Amish kitchen store here, like near where I live, but no one around here is Amish, so I don't know. I don't know. I've never met anyone Amish. That's interesting. But no, I haven't. iYoshi9 asks, which 5 people would you rather kill if you could choose? I don't want to kill anyone! Mario, Peach, Daisy, Bowser Jr., Bowser Dry Bones, 2, Toad, Yoshi, DK. Well, if I had to kill one, it'd probably be Dry Bones, because he just comes right back to life. So you're like, and you punch him and he falls apart, and then he comes right back like 2 seconds later. Good to go. And then you can say, oh, I didn't really kill him. I was just playing, because you probably were. Crystal319S asks, which Mario Party game do you like the most, DS or Advance? Definitely DS. Advance I didn't really like that much. I love DS though, it's so fun. Firetoad88 asks, what? Wow, it was the first question. Sorry for that. What? Okay, True Master Live asks, where did 69 come from? Your mom. Slim Kirby 2 Jr. asks, what will happen to your channel when you get... But if you ever have a daughter, will you give her channel your too? Huh? If I have a daughter, will I give my channel to her? Maybe? I don't know. If she's really into video games, that'd be pretty fierce, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I guess so. I wouldn't have a problem with that. That'd be kind of funny. Spider Star U asks, if one of your fans likes Peach, would you dislike them? Of course not. So many of my fans are like, I love Peach, I always play with Peach, and I have no problem with that at all. I just don't like her. I don't necessarily agree with your thoughts. I'm like, why do you like Peach? But I don't have anything against any of my fans that like Peach, honestly. I do have something against Peach herself, though. King Domkey 428 asks, if you had to Let's Play Super Princess Peach, would it be a half LP or a full one? I don't think I've ever done a half LP. It'd probably be so, like, chopped up and stupid, though, that it would be, like, on purpose to ruin her game. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Mystical Mario asks, what tips do you have for future LPers? More specifically, what games should they start with? There is no game in particular you should start with. Honestly, I would go with the game that, like, you are most crazy about, like, craziest about, and you know, really, really well. That's what I did. I went with my favorite game first out of the gate. Like, that was my favorite. I was like, oh my god, Mario Party 1 is my favorite game. Let's play this. Because I knew, like, everything about it. Totally, like, fluent in Mario Party 1. And it's my favorite one, so like that passion is gonna show through, obviously, and it's gonna just make it really enjoyable. So any game like that would be fantastic to start with. Just a game you love, and a game that you can talk about forever, and just like you know a lot about too, just to show that you know you're legit, basically. So honestly, there's no specific game. I would just go with that game in your case. Kiyo Kenshin asks, I know you mentioned this in a previous video, that the reason you like 64 was not because of Nintendo 64. Oh shoot, I already explained this. Oh well, I explained this earlier, but yeah, so that was a couple videos back. But Nick the Gamer 4441 asks, will you do more Mario Kart Wii vids? Probably not, because I'm like done with Mario Kart Wii. I mean, unless I am planning to have like another encore in the future, but I don't really need to encore that game unless people would want me to encore that, then maybe, but other than that, I really don't have a reason to. I don't know, something might pop up. And now we come to our final question in Ask MadameWario II, which comes from, like, my favorite person in the world. Slim Kirby asks, how do you usually prepare yourself to record an LP video or series of videos? Do you just set a date to record and just roll with it, or are you flexible and record when you feel like it? Also, are there any rituals that you use in preparation, for example, getting a bottle of water or something like that? Alright, how do I prepare? Well, if it's like Animal Crossing, like I jump out of bed and I'm like, oh my god, I hope my voice doesn't sound like this, and usually it doesn't, luckily. I always have a bottle of water. There's always water there, and if there's not, like, I get panicky. I'm like, oh my god, my voice is gonna sound horrible. I do the same thing when I leave the house, though. If I don't have a bottle of water, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die of thirst while I'm out. I don't know why. It's something stupid that I do. Other than that, there are some videos where, like, I'll start recording and I'll be like, I need to start over, and like I haven't even said anything yet. I just like have to be in the right moment situation. And I don't set a schedule, honestly. It's usually if it's just like a quiet time in the afternoon or night, I'm like, oh, I should get some recording done. I'll do it then, and like I usually don't like to record too much in advance, because then sometimes I'll forget what I talked about or like what I addressed. So I like to record kind of close to when it's posted. A lot of the times I'll record the night before it's posted. But anyway, I like to do that just kind of spur of the moment. I usually don't set out a day where I'm like, okay, I'm going to record all day today, because if I do that, I always fail. So it's kind of whenever. I try not to record too late at night anymore, because I did that with Mario Party 8 and it was kind of a disaster. But yeah, just during the afternoon when it's calm and like pleasant out, that's a good time to record. Or at night when like, a lot of times when I'm home by myself, like I love recording then. So that's basically how I prepare for that. And that is the end of Ask MadameWario 2. Unfortunately, as I know I've noted in all my videos, I'm not accepting any more questions right now. Maybe for 7,000 subscribers, I will open up another Ask series, and I'm thinking of doing it live. So that's when you can ask more questions like that, and I'll answer live in person. You guys are pimps and fierce, and thank you so much for all your questions, so much for your patience for me to get this posted. And it was so much fun answering your questions. I loved everything everybody asked this time. It was really unique, and it was a lot of fun, and so thank you guys so much. And that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that is, and whatever that may be. So this is Madame Wario saying peace out.